welcome and hi everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? The forum is about to begin. Honorable panel and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to welcome all of you to this forum. And in this session, we would like to have a forum about how sleep deprivation can affect the brain. Okay, before the presentation begins, allow me to introduce you to our presenter for today. Today here we have, this is Dr. Aini Ishira binti Jamil. She is the health and wellness expert, and here we have Dr. Afifa binti Suid as the psychologist. Okay guys, without further ado, let's start our forum. First of all, I would like to ask Dr. Aini Ishira, our health and wellness expert first. Can you explain to the audience on what we mean by the sleep deprivation?
Thank you for the moderator for the question. Sleep deprivation refers to not getting enough sleep to support the body's need. This can occur from consistently sleeping less than the recommended amount or even from poor quality sleep. Essentially, it's when you don't allow your body the necessary time to rest, repair and recharge. The result, you might feel tired, groggy, or even experience cognitive and physical impairment. Sleep deprivation is more than just a few sleepless nights. It's about the cumulative lack of rest over time.
Okay, thank you Dr. Anushra. Now let's move on to question number 2. Now I want to ask Dr. Afifa on question number 2. Okay, as you as a psychologist, how many hours of sleep does a person need, and if the person do not get enough sleep, that's what will happen to them?
Okay, thank you for that question. Okay, for adults, we need like 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night for optimal health. And for children and teenagers, they require more. Okay, insufficient sleep affects memory, decision making, and mood regulation. Chronic sleep deprivation also can lead to stress, anxiety, and reduced mental health performance.
Okay, thank you Dr. Afifa for the answer. Okay, now let's move on to question number 3. Okay, Dr. Aini, does sleep deprivation can cause harmful long-term risks for the body or the brain?
Okay, for this question is absolutely, because chronic sleep deprivation can have serious long-term effect on both the body and the brain. For example, lack of sleep has been linked to impaired cognitive function, making it harder to think clearly, retain information, and solve problems. Over time, this increases the risk of developing neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's disease. Okay, physically sleep can raise your blood pressure, increase inflammation, and disrupt hormones related to hunger, leading to overeating and weight gain. Okay, essentially, sleep deprivation can significantly shorten for lifespan and reduce your quality of life. Okay.
Okay, now let's move on to the next question. Okay, Dr. Afifa, is there any way that we can help people with their problem sleeping schedule?
Okay, for this question, yes, we have a way to improving sleep patterns. We call cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, or CBTI, is one of the most effective treatments for sleep-related issue. Techniques include establishing a regular sleep schedule, limiting screen time before bed, creating a calm routine before sleep, and managing stress through exercise also can help you. For example, you have to like go out to look at the nature and something else.
Okay, now that we have explored some of the signs, okay, let's hear from you. Okay, have you ever experienced the effect of sleep deprivation? How can you cope with that?
Okay, for me, I have a patient that's a lot have coping with a sleepless night. Many individuals experience occasional sleepless night. Coping strategies include progressive muscle relaxation, mindfulness, meditation, meditation and avoiding caffeine or stimulating activities close to bedtime. It's important to seek professional help for the sleep deprivation because to avoid the long-term health consequences. Okay, how about you, Dr. Ainul?
Okay, I know many of us have struggled with sleep deprivation at some point. I certainly have, especially when juggling work and life. Personally, I try to practice mindfulness and stick to sleep routine to help reset my body. But we want to hear from you. Have you felt the impacts of sleep deprivation? What strategy have helped you get better to sleep? Feel free to share your experience, tips, or any question you might have. We're all this together, and sometimes a shared experience or tip can make all the difference. Okay?
Okay, thank you doctors for all the informative and interesting talk. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, is there any other question that you want to ask? You guys can just comment down below. Hopefully the forum will be beneficial for everyone. And thank you for your attention.